The most unpopular video about silver. Silver myths busted. Don't stack silver for these reasons. Hi, and thank you for joining me here at Cash and Coins. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I've been buying silver and gold for years. I want to bust some myths about silver that I hear often, and I want to give you reasons why you should not stack or invest in silver. And of course, why you should if these things that I mentioned do not bother you about stacking precious metals. Now, first I want to make it clear, I am not sponsored. I don't get money from dealers, mining companies, or any of the other companies that reach out to me from time to time. And I'm not saying I'm against it. I know a lot of YouTubers do it, and that's fine. You got to make money. I understand that. I just want you to know that my information is unbiased. I'm not trying to sell you silver or gold or anything like that. I'm just letting you know what has worked for me. Now, I'm a small YouTube channel. I only got about 4,000, not even 4,000 subscribers, and I appreciate every one of you guys. And thank you so much, by the way, for stopping by and watching this video. Please hit the like. All right, I just felt that I needed to give out that disclaimer so you understand where I'm coming from. I believe in transparency. So let's go on and let's get into it. The silver myths. I do want to thank you first for joining me here at Cash and Coins, and I do hope you're doing well. There are a lot of silver myths out there, and I want to be as truthful and honest as I can. My opinion is based on my years of experience and research, buying, selling silver and gold. Now on to myth number 1. Silver is going to the moon. I know, a little controversial, but just give me a minute, because myth number 2 is really a big one. But the biggest push on silver is that it's going to the moon. Silver pumpers love to spit this out. Yes, videos like that get lots of views, and I understand why they are made. With a quick internet search, you can look up videos and articles for decades making the same claim: silver is going to the moon. From what I've read, that big push started in 1998. Not sure why. If you want to research that, maybe you can put it down in the comments. And after this video is published, I think you're going to see even more of videos like this saying that silver is going to go to the moon. They just keep pumping them out. I guess it gets views. I think I've even done a couple during the silver squeeze. So what I'm saying is just look at the dates on these videos and articles, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's been said over and over and over again. Now, I do want to mention that silver can make big moves in the market, and it has. As you know, silver has jumped to about $50 twice in recorded history, and you will keep seeing it go up and down. Right now, silver is doing really, really well. And as you see, it will keep on moving up and down. The way to buy silver is slow and steady. If you ever want to sell it at a peak. It's not a get-rich-quick type of precious metal. Maybe one day it might be. Of course, I cannot predict the future, yet I am hoping that it does make a lot of people a lot of money. After all, it's been said that silver is the average man's gold. Buy silver and let dollar cost averaging of your purchases give you the most bang for your buck, and silver can go to the moon for you, but it'll be more like a slow climb than a quick jump. And as they say, keep hope alive, so keep on stacking. All right, let's go on to myth number 2, and I should have made this one as myth number 3, but the scarcity of silver. Again, this may be a little controversial for some people, but I researched it as much as I could, and the U.S. Geological Survey states that there is enough silver to be mined for another 200 years. It states that there is at least 530,000 tons of unmined silver. Yes, that's 530,000 tons. Of course, and you can recycle silver. Lots of silver isn't recycled, and it should be, But as the mines do start drying up, we can kick up that recycling, and they will probably kick it in a much larger scale. Now, as you know, I've told you I'm in the medical field, and some medical uses cannot be recycled, but for the most part, a lot of industry uses it, and that can be recycled. Scarcity does not always mean shoot to the moon, and I was surprised when I found this out myself. But look at the case for the sand in cement. We are running out of cement sand, and yet it is very affordable. The BBC stated that sand is the number 2 most used resource in the world next to water. They also said the problem lies with the type of sand we're using. Desert sand is largely useless to us. Desert sand does not make good cement, and that's because the way the desert sand is formed, it's more like marbles instead of like rocks, and it doesn't stick well. Now, I do also want to say that we have silver supply issues, and I've made videos on that too. But these are the same supply issues that the whole world is facing because of what's went on with the pandemic. Silver is not only mined as silver. It is often a byproduct of gold mining and other metals like lead and copper and more metals. As silver mining becomes more profitable, then silver mines might open up, because some have closed because just mining silver alone is not always as profitable. And I read that to be the case here in the United States. Now, on to myth number 3, and the final myth for this video. Silver is not a precious metal. Again, I know this is very controversial because silver is listed as a precious metal. But the cost of silver compared to platinum, palladium, or gold, silver just doesn't enjoy that same elevated price. And this is also because the markets, silver is traded as paper and not really for the physical silver. Now, if that ever changed, the true price of silver would be revealed. Silver is a highly industrial metal. It is used more often than gold by a long shot in industry. Now, the U.S. Geological Survey states since the 1970s, its monetary use has largely disappeared, and it has become almost entirely an industrial metal. As long as industry needs it, I believe they will keep the cost of silver down. It just works better for them. They hold the strings, not us, the average Joe. But that's just my humble opinion. These are the 3, unpopular aspects of silver. And I hope I've squashed some myths about silver too. Now, I believe in silver, and that's why I buy it. I mean, you can see it in all my videos. It has much more potential than other metals do. As you see, its price is much, much, much lower. So it has the potential to move up. Silver, it lives in its own niche. So, I'm going to keep buying it. Now, if I missed any myths or unpopular things about silver, please put them down in the comment. I would really, really appreciate that. I want to thank you for watching Cash and Coins. I hope you have a wonderful day. And as I always say, I'll see you on the next video.